Okay, so like, what if saying goodbye to our loved ones
Mm-hmm.
could be something spectacular? I mean, like a luminous tribute, but in the lunar sky.
Wow, yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
A future where like death rituals and space exploration are intertwined,
Yeah.
you know? It's like turning loss into a poetic kind of tribute.
Right, right.
So that is exactly what we are diving into today.
That's a fascinating premise for sure.
I know.
So we're looking at this project
Right.
called Ephemeral Echoes, the Lunar Requiem, and it's really it's asking us to look at how our relationship with mortality could evolve, as we kind of go further out into space.
Yeah.
And the person behind it is fascinating too. Lucia Montero,
Right.
a transgender artist originally from Cabo Verde.
Right.
And it really beautifully blends cutting-edge technology with ancient traditions.
So basically with Ephemeral Echoes,
Yeah.
we're talking about biodegradable sails.
That's right.
And they're carrying the remains of like the departed
Yeah.
into the lunar atmosphere.
Right.
They're made of bioluminescent lunar fungi.
Yeah.
And so you're probably wondering, how does that even work?
It's incredible.
Right. Scientists have discovered a type of fungi
Yeah.
in a lunar crater
Mm-hmm.
that converts lunar radiation into light.
Into light.
Amazing.
And that bioluminescence, well, first of all, it's beautiful, obviously,
Right.
but it could also be a key to sustainable energy in lunar settlements.
Wow.
And that's a crucial part of this whole project.
Right.
Montero is imagining this taking place in a future where lunar settlements are they're real.
Right.
And they're powered by asteroid mining and self-replicating construction.
Right.
So it's a future of what we call post-scarcity.
Mm-hmm.
Where resources are so abundant that humanity can focus on things like art and exploration and meaning, instead of just survival.
Exactly. So imagine you're in this lunar settlement. Resources are plentiful, advanced technology. Yeah. And you look up at the night sky and you see these glowing sails.
It would evoke such a sense of awe.
Right.
And wonder.
Yeah.
But also like a profound connection to the cycle of life and death.
Right.
I think this project is really prompting us to consider how our rituals will evolve when we're no longer bound to Earth, you know? Does scattering ashes even, does it hold the same meaning on the moon?
Right.
How do we honor the dead when our horizons have expanded, beyond our home planet?
Right. It's like we are looking at a whole new way of dealing with death, with mortality.
Yeah.
And it's not just about like a new funeral practice. It's about redefining our relationship with mortality in a completely new context.
Yeah. And even like the design process that Montero uses is fascinating in itself.
I know.
I mean, she starts by really, really deeply researching these ephemeral materials.
Yeah.
And then she uses like sketching and digital modeling to explore how those materials could work in space exploration.
That's so cool. It's interesting that this focus on ephemeral materials really does connect to a broader trend in space art.
It does.
Like a lot of artists are moving away from these like permanent installations.
Right.
And embracing this like transient nature.
It's like they're saying, even in this vast universe, nothing is forever.
Right.
And I think that's a powerful message.
It is.
Especially when, we're talking about something as profound as death.
Absolutely. I mean, we were talking about sustainable futures.
Yeah.
About, this balance between humanity and the universe.
Right.
And our enduring desire to explore and find meaning.
Yeah.
Even when we're faced with loss.
I think that's really the power of speculative design.
Yeah.
It's not about predicting the future. It's about using design to ask these questions.
Yes.
To really provoke thought and to help us imagine different possibilities for the future.
So Ephemeral Echoes, it's more than just this beautiful concept.
Yeah.
It's really a powerful meditation on life and death and our place in the cosmos. It reminds us that even as we reach for the stars, we carry our traditions and our rituals with us.
Yeah.
And we keep evolving them.
Right.
To fit our new reality.
And it leaves us with this question.
Yeah.
How might these our rituals and traditions evolve as we venture even further out into space?
Right.
I hope that's something you'll continue thinking about.
Absolutely.
Long after we finish this deep dive.
So thank you so much for joining us on Exploring Futures.
Yeah.
We hope you found this deep dive thought-provoking. If you did, please share it, share it with others.
Yes, spread the word.
Until